What up, guys? Alchemist here, and I got something nice for you. So this is the final meta build I wanted to show that can solo most content in the game, if not all content in the game for Strand. Let me know, by the way, in the comments down below, do y'all love these deep dive videos of me like going more in depth of how the build work with the gears and stuff within it? I know it make the video longer compared to me just breathing through it, saying here go the build, this is what it does, lost sector. Let me know if y'all enjoyed the deep dives, longer videos, or do y'all prefer the shorter videos? Let me know in the comments down below. But today we got Strand, and with Strand, our main contender here, our MVP, is Radiant Damage Machine. They reworked Radiant Damage Machine this episode, where basically now, with a primary weapon, if you get final blows with it, it returns dodge energy, and it can overflow and give you additional charges, giving you a maximum of 3 class abilities. We used to rock Coyote on this build, 6 Coyote on this build to get 2 Shade Steps, but because of Radiant Damage Machine rework now, we get 3. So we're rocking Radiant Damage Machine instead. I know 6 Coyote gave Reaper, but we'll just run Reaper in our class item, so yeah, we don't really care for that, right? The main star of this build is Final Warning. Final Warning, just to sum it up, basically, you hold the trigger button, it charges up, and when it gets to full max charge, if you aim down sights, it do bonus damage on whoever you're looking at. If you don't, and unravel them. If you don't aim down sight, it'll auto track to any person that's within the hitbox cursor of Final Warning and auto lock to them. You want to mostly do the aim down sights with this, while aiming down sights to unravel targets. Let's say hitting the mark target with a fully charged burst will unravel them. So you know, you want to mostly do that to unravel everyone, so that unraveling can spread within the room, killing everything within the room. We got the catalyst for Final Warning that you really want, because the catalyst making that it basically got reround rounds, basically where hits against marked targets deal increased damage, even more damage than what I actually do on top of that, but it also have a chance to refund ammo to the magazine. So less reloads, even more damage. It shreds, okay? It shreds. We're rocking whatever energy weapon you want to rock. I'm gonna be honest, you can run whatever special weapon you want in this slot. It's up to you. Your main damage is gonna be Final Warning, so you can pick up. You can put a fusion rifle here, shotgun here, sniper here. It's all up to you. This is just a placeholder, to be honest with you guys. You pick whatever you want as your special weapon. Heavy, same thing. I'm just using a weapon that deals with champions. I chose Watchful Eye. It deals with overloads because of overload machine gun this episode, and it deals with unstoppables because of the mod on it, power resolve. So that's the only reason I'm using it, to deal with overloads and unstoppables, and then Final Warnings for anti-barrier this season with sidearms. And the artifact, the main thing you want to be running is Unraveling Orb, so our Strand weapons get unraveling rounds when we pick up an orb of power. I know Final Warning already does unraveling, but sometimes you want to just tap the trigger after you fully charge. As you fully charge Final Warning once to shoot out a burst of 10, you want to tap the trigger the rest of the bullets away to deal out the rest of the damage, and then just reload after that. So the moments you just tapping it, you won't be doing unraveling rounds, but if you pick up orb power, you will. So doing that to uptime or unraveling more consistent. And then you want to make sure you're running Disruptor Spike on this build, because we will be throwing our Threaded Spike like crazy, so severing every enemy in the room, making them do 52% less damage to us because of this perk. And we will be running Horde Shuttle, so that when we are dealing damage to unravel targets, it makes threadlings, causing chaos in the room, killing everything. Okay, that's the main 3 perks you want to have in the artifact, and then of course anti-barrier for sidearms. But that's the main things you want to have in this, and then everything else is just, you know, just help out. Defibrillating Blast for champions, flash over, stronger bolt charges, etc, etc, special ammo, etc, etc, right? When it comes to the subclass, we're rocking Gambler's Dodge to get our 30 spike back more consistently. You can go Marksman Dodge, but if you catch your 30 spike more, you know, very consistently. So up to you, but I prefer Gambler's Dodge, so I can just always get my 30 spike whenever I need it, to just spam and sever all the enemies in the room as much as possible. We're rocking Shackle Grenades. Shackle Grenades are still broken on regular enemies. They may not be broken on champions, but when it comes to like normal yellow names and stuff, Shackle Grenades is busted, so we're rocking Shackle Grenade, and Shackle Grenades deal with Unstoppables as well. We're rocking Threaded Spectre because it's like going Envious. You Shade Step, you leave a clone there, and all enemies aggro goes to the Shadow Clone. And because of us having Radiant Dance Machine on, we'll be able to spam our class abilities like crazy, having like 2-3 clones out there at once, so the enemies most of the time won't be looking at you, they will be looking at your clones. And if they kill your clones, the clone become threatlings, and then the threatlings, if you kill anybody, it makes a tangle if you haven't made a tangle already. I bring up tangles because we have Whirling Maelstrom on. Whirling Maelstrom make it that when you throw your tangle, it blows up and it becomes a Rasen Shuriken, bro. If you're a Naruto fan, become a Rasen Shuriken, and it just spins and auto track to any enemies nearby, dealing damage to them and putting Unraveling inside them. So this stacks with the artifact with the Unraveling dealing damage, make threatlings. So the tangle itself the tangle itself is going to be doing Unraveling and threatlings now. So this is just an amazing combo, just an amazing combo. We got for our fragments, Thread of Evolution. This making that all the threatlings we will be making when we shooting unravel targets and whatnot, the threatling gonna be dealing even more damage and traveling even further. You gotta have this on. It does dumb damage to enemies. Amazing perk, amazing fragment. I mean, we're rocking Thread of Warding, so when we pick up Orbs of Power, we get the Wolf and Mail for the damage reduction for survivability. It's sad that Bungie did nerf this fragment back then. It used to give us 10 seconds of Wolf and Mail, but Bungie thought it was too broke, so they nerfed Wolf and Mail a couple of times. So now it only gives you 5 seconds of Wolf and Mail, which sucks compared to our Prismatic meta build, which Central Arachne give us 10 seconds of Wolf and Mail. I guess you could run Sickner Arachne on the Strand build and run Grapple, but it's not as deadly as putting out multiple clones with Radiant Dance Machines. We're rocking Shred of Rebirth, so basically just getting regular Strand kills will be making threatlings as well. So now we're making threatlings from Strand weapon kills, so making threatlings from Final Warning killing people, making threatlings from dealing damage to people that are unraveled, and then Final Warning is doing unraveling itself. So it's a whole chain reaction. So we're gonna be making threatlings everywhere. And then lastly, rocking Thread of Generation. So now we deal damage, we get grenade energy for our Shackle Grenade uptime to be a little bit better. You can replace this with Thread of Fury, which basically make it that damaging targets with a tangle grants melee energy. Maelstrom, right here, Whirling Maelstrom. When it's in that spinning form like a freaking Beyblade, it's Beyblade! When it's in that Beyblade form, it's still considered a tangle. So when it's dealing damage to enemies, it make your melee bar skyrocket like crazy, like just go up very fast, especially you got multiple of them out there. So this gives you multiple threaded spikes uptime. It's insane. So if you don't care about your grenade as much, you can replace Threaded Generation with Fury, so you can spam threaded spikes even more often like crazy. So it's up to you. I feel like uptime is already good enough, especially since I can shade step to get it back. But if you don't want to waste your shade steps, you can definitely put on Fury and you'll be able to spam threaded spike basically all day. You'll be spamming threaded spikes non-stop. Our mods, we're rocking Harmonic Siphon for making orbs with Final Warning. We're rocking Dynamo because we will be shade stepping a lot near enemies to place our clones, and yeah, that gives super energy. And then I just needed something to put on and put harmonic targeting so that I can aim down sights quicker with Final Warning. And that's basically it. I'll be honest, there's no other reason. You can definitely replace this mod with anything else in there. I don't know what you're gonna replace it with, one energy left, but hey, you can replace something like Powerful Friends or a Scout to help your friends out. We're rocking Impact Induction, so we call them for our power melee. It reduces our grenade cooldown, which we're gonna be spamming a lot. So I put 2 of those on so we get our Shackle Grenade back quicker. And then we're rocking Focusing Strike to get our class ability quicker when we spam Threaded Spike. Because again, you throw Threaded Spike, you grab it, if it hit enough enemies, you got it again immediately. And then our Shade Step gonna give us our Threaded Spike back. So you can spam Threaded Spike like crazy to sever every enemy non-stop. So they do less damage to you, which is like essential for survivability. because of Woven Mail being nerfed so much on Strand, right? We got our resist mods on. Then a lead piece, we're rocking 2 Strand weapon surges and 1 recuperation. If you're not confident in your survivability with the clones, you can definitely take off 1 Strand weapon surge and put on Better Already, so you pick up orbs to get your health back and start health regen. You can definitely do that if that's the issue. In our class item, we're rocking Reaper because we will be shade stepping a lot, so we might as well get an orb every time we shade step and kill somebody. Powerful attraction, pick up them orbs for health with recuperation. And then Bomber, whenever we shade step, we get grenade energy 10%, so we get more uptime on our shackle grenade. With this build, you should have a lot of shade step. That's only got 26 goddamn mobility because killing enemies give you class ability. So, but you can spec in that even more. But I want to go 100 resilience, 70 recovery for survivability, and 100 discipline. Again, you don't need mobility really because when you get kills, it's gonna be class ability with Raiding Dance Machine. But with this build, you should have uptime on your 30 spike 24/7, uptime on your shade steps 24/7, and then uptime on your grenades should be up fairly quick from you spamming your 30 spike non-stop with the mods on to get grenade energy, generation fragment being on for grenade energy, and shade stepping a lot give you grenade energy. And if you want to take it further, you can take off a Strand weapon surge and put on innovation when you pick up orbs to get grenade energy. You can definitely take off a Strand surge and put that on, so your uptime on your grenades are even better, so that you non-stop throwing melee, throwing grenades, throwing shadow clones out there for survivability, so you can fight anything that they throw your way. That's the build. Very flexible when it comes to the weapons. You just need final warning. And yeah, pick whatever special weapon works for you. A fusion rifle this season for particle reconstruction to kill things very fast. And that's the build. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love you guys, appreciate you as always. This video should be dropping on Monday, meaning Act 2 starts tomorrow, and I will have a lot of builds dropping that week with the new artifact mods. So make sure you subscribe. It's gonna be lit. I already got a lot of ideas already knowing the artifact. I got so many ideas. It's freaking crazy. Enjoy the Lost Sector run, guys. Love you guys, appreciate you as always. Until next time, stay up.